let's clear this up because a lot of y'all got it and a lot of y'all are pissed off and jumping to conclusions. So I'm truly sorry that that is the frequency you were aligned with. Hopefully I can help. For those of you who are ready, what I meant was, you know, when I said don't be sure about him yet, it's not to play games or emotionally manipulate. Notice when I said be sure, I said be, not play. Because what I really mean is be so connected to your own truth, your own purpose, you know, have things that fulfill you, that light you up, so much so that you are not sure whether or not you're ready to introduce another piece into that equation or to take any of your attention off of that and give it to someone else until you know or feel that this is really something that's right and they're treating you right and they're showing up for you the way that you know you can show up for them. That is what makes you highly attractive. Okay, even for the people who do play games, it's not the game that works, it's the energy behind the game, and that's the energy behind the game. It's not being needy or desperate.
Detective Work back again to decode some mythical dating advice for you here. My god, man, some of the women that post on TikTok just absolutely bonkers. But you know, thanks for watching. I'm glad to have you here. Hope you're having a good day. If you've seen my content before, do subscribe, like the video on your way in, and hit the notification bell if you just want to keep on hearing my takes on stuff. I put out videos every other day. We're not gonna, waste too much time here. We're gonna dive back into that one and try to decipher this manifestor's word jumble here. Really playing the whole blonde archetype.
Okay, so let's clear this up because a lot of y'all got it and a lot of y'all are pissed off and jumping to conclusions. So I'm truly sorry that that is the frequency you were aligned with. Hopefully I can help. For those of you who are ready, what I meant was, you know, when I said don't be sure about him yet, it's not to play games or emotionally manipulate. Notice when I said be sure, I said be, not play. Because what I really mean is be so connected to your own truth, your own purpose, you know, have things that fulfill you, that
man, just a lot of the whole I read one manifestation article once and now I'm manifesting everything about my life.
Light you up, so much so that you are not sure whether or not you're ready to introduce another piece into that equation or to take any of your attention off of that and give it to someone else until you know or feel that this is really something that's right and they're treating you right and they're showing up for you the way that you know you can show up for them.
Okay, so the first video of this series I had to look into beforehand was she's basically like, if you find somebody that you care about, keep on seeing other people until you know that they're the person that you want to date. And that is just wholly stupid advice. Women just playing games.
That is what makes you highly attractive. Okay, even for the people who do play games, it's not the game that works, it's the energy behind the game, and that's the energy behind the game. It's not being needy or desperate. Okay, so let's...
Okay, no, because that's going to make people run anyways, but if they saw your TikTok, they probably wouldn't want to freaking date you. Is part 2 down?
I kind of don't want to make this
okay.
video because I feel like it's going to be really controversial, but I keep getting signs, so we're going to do it. Here's how to get the man that you...
Oh my god, she made this because her, like, Jupiter water alignment told her to.
Want. I can pretty much guarantee it if you do this and if you do it right. From your attraction and mindset coach, do not be sure about him. Don't let him know that you're sure about him, and better yet, just don't be sure about him. It works wonders. Do it, I challenge you, and let me know how it works.
So yeah, there you go. That's this stupidity. Oh, you're interested in somebody? Don't tell until they're sure about you. They might just move on if they don't see any sort of signs that you're not into them. I mean, and only really give somebody a relationship if you can tell that they have that, like, fiery desire for you. Because if not, what's the point? What's the point? If you're into them more than they're into you, it's not worth it, unfortunately. that's probably not going to work out. You can tell by how much they text you, how often they want to see you, how much fun you have. I'm talking both in and out of the bedroom. Get your heads out of the gutter. And, you know, what exactly their life goals are, and you got to make sure that those align with you. It's that simple. I'm not a coach by any means, and I'm not really interested in being a coach, but better advice in 1 minute than this person probably puts out in their entire TikTok channel. But anybody, or the maybe like 0.01% of the women that are watching. Anyways, let's get to the article. You don't need to or have to date single dads, but we have to date single women, because if not, that's rude. I love it. Anyways, especially if you are in rants. Oh my god, it's in rants. The thing about this website is that anybody can log in and, it seems like, create a post. I guess these are all forums. Frankly, the content that we get is sent to us and found by somebody within the gang, so cheers to you. Interesting. Anyways, especially if you were a single and never married yourself. I used to rent a room in a house with a family. The dad and his 2 sons, 8 10 years old, and his second wife. She was a lovely woman, sweet and beautiful. Who would sit in the couch playing Fortnite with the boys, smoke weed constantly, act sweet with her, with hugs, but honestly, that seemed to be all she was getting from him. Damn. Even overheard an argument between them and how she didn't shave her bush. Well, you know, he's not into hair down there, and he doesn't want to have fun with her because she's not going to do that. Is it any surprise she's not getting any more fun from him? Life's about compromises. She lived in this house, paying half the mortgage, cooking and cleaning for his 2 boys, putting up his bowl. Why? She's young, beautiful, and sweet. Because they got married together and had children. One time he told me that they dated for 5 years, shacking up for part of that. When she said, "Are we gonna get married or what?" he was like, "Okay." Oh my god, the stupidest reason to get married to somebody. Oh my god. I'm gonna find you, dude. I'm gonna shake you by the freaking neck. Somebody give me a portal to go back and smack that man. Anyways, there's a lot going on there. But I can't see a scenario where a pretty young single woman with an income should ever date a single dad. Okay, we are not charity centers, we are not child welfare nannies and providers, yet they expect us to be. Not us, sorry, I'm not a single dad, but single dads. The only time I've seen this work is if the woman is infertile and wanted kids, or the single dad wants more kids and the woman loves kids and wants her own, loves the originals all the same. That's a good point. They all have to get together quite well. But you aren't obligated to plaster a smile on your face and feel mean about rejecting a single dad. Excuse me. Most of the time you'll end up cooking and cleaning for the kids who will likely hate you. The aforementioned kids would tell the stepmom to shut up, and she was selfish because that's the way dad talked to her. Probably why he was divorced. And for what? Because a handsome man wanted to date you? That's what he wants. What you want. Very true. It's very necessary to know what you want out of a relationship, that's for sure. But yeah, it's another thing. Like, I quote Rich all the time from the Unplugged Alpha, but the guy knows his stuff. Let's be honest. It's just, you know, like, if you date a single mommy, you have to deal with their kids, and the kids are probably not going to acclimate well to you unless you're, well, a badass. Either way. If you're single without kids, it's okay to hold out for another single without kids. That's absolutely right. Now stop shaming us for not wanting to date single mothers. Or want a family that is just your OG family, whether by birth or adoption. I don't know. My dad dated after he divorced my mom at like 9 years old. She was very abusive, but to my child heart, it was devastating for my dad to get remarried and redivorced by age 15. Lord. Why? Why? I think single moms and dads should stay single until the kids are 18 for the sake of their kids. Okay, I cringe when a single dad wants to date me. Why? So I can be the stepmom they probably hate because I'll never be the real mom, and the real mom might be angry about the divorce, etc., convincing the kids to hate me. Even if there's no toxic baby mama, ex-wife, children are devastated by the breakup of their own family. That's true. They need to keep in account that children are mentally scarred by stuff like this and causes a lot of issues mentally for them. The adults are the ones who plaster a smile and say everything's fine. Oprah did an episode on adult children of divorce. Okay. Honestly, I don't want to date singles dads because I feel they should be focusing on their children and not looking for ways to get a mommy. I'm not reading that. It's harmful for the kids to have to split your attention on top of split family, not to mention harmful for the woman to turn into a live-in nanny, or just be a mom. One out of 10 times it turns out to be a beautiful blended family where there's harmony and love, but why take that chance? 9 out of 10 times the children and adults resent each other. I've been both the child and the adult in these single dad situations, and it's all trash. From what the men are saying, it's the exact same way around with single mothers. So either way, you heard it here, folks. You don't need to date single men, or sorry, single fathers, and we don't need to date single mothers. Always the shaming. But when we do it, it's a problem. Either way. It's just so funny, man. I saw this article in the database and I had to talk about it. But either way, I hope you had a good laugh at this one. Pleasure talking about it with you all, and I hope that you have a good night and always do your due diligence, especially when considering dating a single mother. Bye for now.